They just told me that there's new timeout lengths. I can put people in timeout for 10 seconds or whatever. So, hey, silly leatherette. So, just 2024. It's February 2nd. Um, I got a haircut yesterday, trim. See, it's all the same length now, or pretty close to. She played with my beard a little bit too. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So, but I just got done. I didn't count. Had one in my pocket. These little spoons that I meant to do this one. I forgot it was in my pocket. But this one says, "Want a spoon?" Kind of hard to see in this lighting. This one says, "Baker's gonna bake." Got one that says, "Little spoon," and then another's "Baker's gonna bake," and another little spoon. So, like I said, I forgot I had one in my pocket. I've got an order of them coming here soon, maybe. If not, I've got 4 more to do to add to stock for markets. These probably won't go up on the website. I actually ordered these on accident. So right now we are lasering some leatherette, and it's being difficult. And I only have um, one of them, and it's for markets. So it doesn't need to be perfect. Actually, it does need to be perfect. It always needs to be as close to perfect as possible. So, but this one's just being leather. It's all, especially the foil leather. It's always finicky. So, but it's 2024. It's February. We're 12th of the way through the year already. This is a leap year, so we get one extra day this year. I had somebody ask me the other day, um, why are your videos so irregular? And the big reason to that, um, I could very easily shift to doing videos full time and making a point of it and focus to building um, the following and all that. So if by some chance you cross on this and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead. If you haven't hit the notification bell, go ahead, because my videos are irregular. And the reason that my videos are irregular is that I wouldn't have social media at all if it were not for the fact that I own a business. And the reason that I have jumped back onto YouTube is because I enjoy doing some of the videos, like the one I'm getting ready to go edit here in a bit, is um, is on the laser, and it's going to help some of the newer people with lasers out. There's some videos covering it and whatnot. It's on those little spoons, kind of, or things like it, irregular shaped things. So, but that leads me to the next point: is that part of the reason that videos haven't been happening as often as I'd like. Um, because I have a few recorded, I just haven't edited them. I don't have a great editing platform. My laptop that I have that I would use, my MacBook Pro, is an early 2013 edition, 11 years old. So it is slow and painful to use. And my iPad that I use to edit videos is decent, but it doesn't have the software capability. Oh yeah, it looks like we get done. So I'll show you this thing here in a couple minutes when it's done. Should finish on this pass. Um, and I don't. The pencil fell out of the case, years ago, and I don't want to spend another one on an iPad that's 6 years old this year. So original iPad Pro 10-inch, 10.1 or whatever it is. So it's obviously old too. So my tax return, since my business lost because of buying the laser, my business lost a substantial amount of money last year. Um, I'm going to use that money to buy a new MacBook, and or most of a new MacBook, and I'm going to get their Final Cut Pro or whatever. I forget what their video editing software is that is supposed to be very nice, very user friendly, make things better, so that I can get more videos out there. So that'll be that. And then we have. So I'm going to do that spoon video. That's going to be more of a short format. Um, that may come in the next day or two. And then the big thing is I have that M1102 trailer, military trailer. We're going to do 12-volt conversion. We're going to take off the surge brakes and do electric brakes. And then we're going to build some other stuff on it and get some 80/20 on it and build some framework on it and stuff. It's going to be quite nice for some of the videos. And then I have to figure out exactly, because I have, we just made some big steps towards leaving the Phoenix Valley area here soon, or not soon, in a few years. And I think that I could shift what I was going to build the trailer for to another purpose for down the road. So, and I'm probably going to be buying another one or two of these style trailers, just ones with the sidewalls on them, and then we're going to high cube that. I have a pretty good plan for that too. So we'll see. So what did we do recently? Well, my girlfriend and I and my daughter decided that we're going to go ahead and pull the trigger on a piece of property that had just come into market and was crazy low priced. It's much closer to New Mexico on I-10 than it is out here, or out in Cochise County. There's a lot of aspects of homesteading that we like, and that's what we're going to be doing once my kiddo graduates high school in a couple of years. Is we're between now and then we're going to get some odds and ends taken care of the property, figure out septic and a well, where they can go, how much they're going to cost roughly, get those done over the next 4 years. Buy a tractor. It'd be nice to have a tractor on property again, because our house that we lived at, the house we had in California, had 22 acres, and we have tractor on premises. So it'd be nice to be going back to that kind of stuff too. And then the cool thing also is that with 10 acres is what we're at, be able to build a shop, be able to build our own house. And the way the building permitting, yeah, this one's going to be perfect. This is it, I think. I could be wrong. I said that last time too, though. The way the building permits are out there is you have 3 permitting options. And we're going to go through how to get those and what they are, what the differences are. But one permitting option is just like normal out here in the city in Maricopa County, where it's like we come and inspect, foundation, plumbing, electrical, everything. Everything has to get inspected. Another option is we'll look at your structure and say, yep, you're structurally sound. And then another option is that we're not going to look at anything, but you have a permit saying you can build. And that's important. So if you go to sell down the road, or when you go to sell down the road, the next thing you know is that it's documented that this is a self-built structure. How involved you get other people, it's up to you. There are a couple of things. We're going to do a steel building house and then a steel building or a prefab house. That's not set, but we are doing a steel building, probably 4,000 square foot shop that will have the laser and my office and all the other hobbies and crafts that I do, and all the motorcycle stuff, and pallet racking from floor to ceiling in a couple of spots, and a mezzanine. We won't have any shortage of storage. There is power in the area, but I looked at the cost. It would cost close to the same to run power to our property, slightly less than it would be to go ahead and just install solar. So solar, well, septic, full off-grid living. There is 5G cell service out there, so that's not a big deal. We'll still have connecting to community if we want it or need it. But the cool thing is that in the end, we can go ahead and do things the way we want to do. There is a stipulation in the homesteading building permit. It's still got to be structurally sound and safe, which is good. I mean, obviously that's what we want. That's what everybody should have. So, but the end result is that over the next 3.5, 4 years, we'll transition stuff out there. It means that the business will go to a full shipping business. It'll be online only, essentially. you know, there's the population of the town out there is about that big, which I'm okay with. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to have chickens again. We're debating on goats or alpacas or llamas or probably a cow, maybe a pig. But again, well, 10 acres. So it's kind of one of those things that it'll work out. But yeah, so that's, I don't, so then the next question is why are videos so sporadic, so seldom? I am busy, as we all are in life. I think I'm going to hit this one more time. This is crazy. This is why I don't do leatherette. Um, I met a gentleman a few years back that has a very successful YouTube channel, and he's a very smart um, individual. And everything that he did in life, he like a lot of us, I've nothing bad to say about this individual. He's not my cup of tea, but he's not a bad person. He, like many other people, has, or at the time, I don't know, I haven't talked to him in years, had uh, a bunch of mental health challenges. Not horrible, not deep rooted, anything like that, but they were there. A couple of them, not a bunch, a few. Um, and he was leaving them unaddressed, and they were becoming unhealthy. And one of them, I personally feel, my uneducated sense, is that he had let his social media presence and his YouTube channel, which was paying a substantial amount of his bills, I would assume, I would guess, take over his life. And I watch plenty of channels out there like April and Red Off Grid, which they're also in Cochise County. And there's other people that I watch that, you know, on a regular basis, they put out a video every single week, pretty much like clockwork. Um, Cutting Edge Engineering down in Australia is one of those. You know, there's these channels that they're, you know, like some of these guys are shifting what used to be their business towards a YouTube channel or a content channel. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not the life that I want to live. And so videos come as they come. They're on the subjects they're on. You know, like I said, we're going to do one about lasering here soon. I'm hoping to go buy that laptop in the next week or so, and then have to learn. I think it's called Final Cut, but have to learn that, whatever the editing software is. Um, so that'll be a learning curve and get that done. And so there'll be some changes to formatting because I'll have better tools to make better videos. But then also, the next thing you know is that we'll end up with you know, a better product, I think, for you guys. For those of whether you're coming to check something out, that to learn something like about the trailer or lasering, or just learn about my blabbing. So I think the end result is that it'll be better for everybody. Be easier, faster for me. I can make more videos without making it a focus of my life, and then maybe we can go ahead and maybe I can get some regularity out of it if I can get that system down. But I don't want to do that. So, but yeah, there's a lot of changes coming for 2024. I'm excited for it, and I hope that you're along for the ride. So, have a good one. Remember, you are valued. You have love. You are loved and you have purpose. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Be safe out there.